Now in this video I am going to explain you the concept of nested if else and the ladder if also. So come on, let's begin it. It is a very interesting concept. Please listen it very carefully. Come on. The third type of if construct is nested if else concept. Now here I am explaining what exactly is nested if else. After this we will see the program. Nested if else means there can be if else inside another if else. Suppose this is a if statement and this is the block of if statement. In this block of if statement you can see there is one if, there is one else. That means inside the if there is if else, and similarly inside the else part, this is the block of else, we have another if else. So this is called nested if else. If in the if else we are having another if else, it is nested if else concept. Now you may note that there can be a simple if also inside a if. This is also nested if. This is the simple if. When there is no else part with the if, we call it simple if statement, the first type of if statement that we studied. And if there is a else, then it is nested if else. Similarly in else also there can be a simple if. So any combination you can make. Either you can put if else inside the if, or you can put simple if inside the if, or you can put if else inside the else, or you can put simple if inside the else. Like this, ANSI standards have allowed 15 levels of nesting. After the 15 levels of nesting, that means if inside if, inside if, inside if, that means up to 15 levels you can go deep inside. So after the 15, the rest will be counted as illegal in a C and C++ programming language both. So now let's study one program. The best example to study the nested if else concept is program to find largest of three numbers. Let's study that now. Now see this program. Through this program I have illustrated the concept of nested if else and also the concept of the program how to check the largest of three numbers. So I hope you will note this program down in your copy and then execute in your PC as well. Come on, let's begin it. Here the main function starts and here at the end it ends. Then here the first statement is int a comma b comma c. So whenever this statement is encountered, the memory for a, b, c is allocated and the memory can hold integers only. Then cout enter value of a, b and c. This statement being in double quotes will be printed directly like this on your console screen. Then C in A, B, C. That means at the same time we will put three integers. Now how to put three integers at the same time? First put the first integer, let's say 17. I have put 17. Then after pressing the enter key, you will put another integer, let's say 18. After pressing the enter key, you will put third integer, let us say you have entered 7. Now respective positions, they will change their values. Suppose first a is written, that means 17 will go to a, then b is written, that means 18 will go to b, then c is written, so 7 will go to c. This is how the values will be placed in their respective positions. Then here comes the concept of nested if else. Inside this block of if, this is whole block of if, we have another if else, and inside the block of else we have another if else. This is the concept of nested if else. Now let's check out how it works. If a is greater than b, a is having value 17 and b is having value 18. Now 17 is greater than 18? No, it is false. So whenever the if condition is false, that means a is not greater than b, we will skip out the block of if. Why? Because we have else part. When the condition is false, we will not execute the block of if, we will execute the block of else. So in the else part we check c is having value 7 and b is having value 18. This is also false. Inside the else part we came to else via this condition. This is false, so we came to else. Now inside this else, this condition is also false, so we will go to this else and say cout b is largest. B is having value 18, so output will be printed as 18 value of b, because it is without the double quotes. B, that is 18, is largest is printed as it is. This is how the program is working. So what is exactly being happening is, if a is greater than b is being checked. If it is false, we directly skip this whole block of if and directly go to else. If the condition turned out to be true by some chance, suppose if a was 18 let us suppose A is 18 and B is 17. Here also A is 18 and B is 17. Then what will happen? This time the condition is not false, it is true. When the condition is true, we will execute the block of if and we will leave out the block of else. So that means only this block is going to execute. Inside this if we have if C is greater than A. C is having value 7 and A is value having 8. So this is false. That means this condition is true, so we will enter inside the block of if, but when we will enter this block of if, we see that this if is false. That means this inside block of if will not be executed, so we will directly go to the inside block of else and we will say A is largest. A is having value 18, so this time 18 is largest will be printed on your console screen. I hope the concept of how to check the largest of three numbers as well as the nested if else is also clear to you. So if this condition is true, we will check inside this block. If this condition is false, we will check inside the else block. Inside this if block, if this condition is true, we will check this block. If this condition is false, then we will go to else. Inside the else, if this is condition is true, we will go to this block. If this condition is false, we will go to this else part. This is how nested if else is executed, and this is the concept of checking the largest of three numbers. Also, this is a very important program. Note this program and run it once in your PC to get a more clearer experimental hand on the concept of nested if else as well as on the concept of largest of three numbers. Now see this C++ program. Through this program I have illustrated the concept of ladder if, that how multiple conditions can be checked within a single program. So the main function starts from here and it ends here. Due to the shortage of space, I have written rest of the program here. So first I have declared a variable a of integer type. The memory of a will be allocated. Then cout enter a number between 1 to 7. So a statement enter a number between 1 to 7 will be printed as it is on your console screen like this. Then you have C in A, so you will enter any value between 1 to 7. Let us suppose I have entered a value say 7 only. Okay, then A will get the value 7. Then we have the condition if A is equals to 1. No, this condition is false, so this block of if will not execute. Else if, note here we don't have if and then else. We have if, else if, else if, else if, else if, else if, and at the last we have else. So what is exactly going to happen? If this condition is false like the case now, then we will go to else if, check the condition. If this is false, then we will go to next else if, check the condition. If this is false, then we go to next condition, and likewise we go at the last else. If this condition is true, we will execute this if and come out of the program. If anytime any condition, suppose else if a equal to 5 is true, we will execute cout Thursday and come out of the program using getch. So see here, now our a is having value 7. So if a equal to 1, no, this is false, so this if will not be executed. Else if a equal to 2, no, again false. A equal to 3, again false. A equal to 4, again false. At 5 also false, at 6 also false. So at last we are left with the else part, cout Saturday. That means we will get the output as Saturday. So this program is doing nothing but asking from any number between 1 to 7 and print the day corresponding to that. Note that many of you might have confusion regarding that why I have associated the number 1 with Sunday, because as per the calendar Sunday is the first day of the week. Resolve this confusion in your mind that Monday is the first day, Sunday is the first day of the week. Okay, then I hope this ladder if concept is clear to you. We are checking many conditions like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A total of 6 conditions are being checked in this program. So why we call it a ladder if? Suppose you have a ladder and you have a steps in between them. Then these steps represent condition a equal to 1, a equal to 2, similarly a equal to 3. So we have a ladder, steps of conditions in our program, so we call it a ladder if concept. This is the way to write a ladder if program. else and if are separated by a single white space. And note this point that do not write else and if together, separate them using one single white space. I hope this program is clear to you and you will run this in your PC now. So I hope you have got your concepts cleared about the nested if else and the ladder if concept, and hope you have practiced them in your PC also. If you still have any doubts, you can anytime ping me on the email address that is mentioned in the description of the video. Please see the description of the video also, because there you may find many other important links also. I may have uploaded the notes for a specific topic, or I may have uploaded some additional information that will be useful for you. So please check the description, and if you liked my video and my explanation, please hit the like button, please share the video with your friends, and if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button also. Thank you.